Hey, congratulations EJ Jackson on releasing your new single and video Morivation with Big Krit. Can't wait to check it out. Just want to say keep it up. Could be a long road ahead, but you got Big Krit on your single, EJ, so you might be just fine. Just hang in there, man. You're living out your purpose. You're doing the thing you love to do the most, and that should not ever be taken for granted. So good luck with your project, good luck with your single, and much love from Miss Keri, baby.
Keep it on me. I can't let her crib unless that chopper on me. She say on the shit, she gon' put it on me. You can keep this out, I'ma smoke this OG. Remember way back then?
Fresh Squeezed family episode 36, back at you with another interview, and today we have the homie EJ Jackson here, not only to talk about his career so far, but also to promote his new single Morivation featuring Big Krit and Marcus Kinsey. Yeah. What's going on, bro? How you living?
Man, I'm good. I'm just, I'm glad to be here on Fresh Squeezed, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sweet.
So, starting off this interview, bro, just general topic here. How have you been dealing with the pandemic, bro?
Personally, musically,
yeah.
I just been working. Mm-hmm. I was having this conversation with someone else. It's kind of like a lot of people took the pandemic to like chill. Mm-hmm. A lot of people been chilling, but man, I've been working. Yeah. So I just took advantage of this time being at home, and yep.
How has it affected you at all, like outside of music and your personal life, maybe?
No.
That's good.
No,
that's a blessing.
It's actually been better.
Yeah.
It's been better now since the pandemic hit, so I think it all worked out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So starting off, bro, into your career, when did music start for you?
Man, so I've been singing for a real long time.
Yeah.
I started off singing. My parents and my family always tell the story that I was singing before I was talking. Mm. So I've been singing, came up in the church. In high school, I was over the inspirational choir at Maryville High School. Mm-hmm. And I just been making moves ever since, putting out records and, seeing what to do.
Originally, you started off as a gospel artist. Mm-hmm. What made you change from that to more of just regular R&B?
Okay. Well, I feel like the most important aspect of music is reaching all people. Mm-hmm. And I feel like with gospel, it's kind of like for a specific group of people. Yeah. And I feel like in order to reach more people, you can't really put a label on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody know, okay, this gospel, they already got this thought of what they think it might be. Yeah. You know, so not putting a label on it and just doing the music is what I fell in love with music first. So it was always about the music.
Have you is it like a difference for you as far as making the music? Like, do you feel happier just making regular R&B or?
Well, I tell people this. I feel like the music grew with me as a person. So I feel just the same. I feel the same. I mean, it's all me. So it's all personal life experiences, things I go through. So, I mean, it just feel regular.
Yeah, I feel that.
Feel regular.
So you've been singing since before you was talking. Yeah. When did it actually get serious for you as to, bigger than just a choir, but I'm gonna start making records now?
Right. Well, for me, it always been serious. But I started putting records out in 2000. I think it was 2013. So I've been releasing for a little while, and it's kind of been like trial and error. Yeah. So I've been in the game for a real long time. Yeah. It's just now pretty much starting to pick up. But I'm kind of grateful for those beginning stages because I feel like now I'm ready. Yeah, I feel like now I'm ready.
Who has been some of your biggest influences as you're coming up, whether it's artists now or in the past?
Well, I'll say my two most because I like a lot of people. I listen to a lot of different type of music. But I feel like my top two would probably be John Legend and Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a big gap right there.
Oh, I know, yeah. I listen, like I said, to a lot of different things. So
yeah.
whatever catches my attention, you know, I'm pretty much down to listen to it.
Do either one of them kind of have an impact on how you make music?
I feel like, well, Kendrick mostly, I feel like he just go in the studio and have fun. So if anything, I'm learning now to not be so serious. I'm learning now to not be so serious and just go in there and have fun.
Yeah. Let's say someone who has never heard E.J. Jackson's music came to you and said, how would you explain your style? What would you tell them?
Alternative R&B. Yep.
Which is, for those who are unfamiliar, what is that exactly?
Alternative R&B?
Yeah.
I feel like it's R&B, but not in a box. Yeah. So you got a lot of people who are considered alternative R&B. I mean, you may have like Sir, who signed to TDE. It's just not the average R&B. They say SZA is alternative R&B, so it's not your particular R&B. So yeah,
that's how she dope, bro. She dope.
Yeah.
Obviously, we are here because you have a huge song about to come out. Ooh. But before we get into that one,
okay,
what would you say is your first big song that's not this one?
That's not this one.
Yeah.
So last year I got a chance to work with an artist who was signed to Atlantic Records, and his name is Elhae. That's ELHAE, I believe. And he did all this crazy stuff. He got a record with Ty Dolla $ign, Kalani, Wale. I mean, the list goes on and on. So I was able to actually get in with him and make a record called Back Around. And right now it's about to hit 1 million streams on Spotify. So, and let me tell you, I didn't put no marketing behind that. Like for my single that's about to come out, I did the total opposite. So I got marketing, I got a whole PR team and everything for this one. But that song I just put out, and it just did what it did organically. So grateful for that.
How did that come about?
That record? It's crazy because a lot of my songs, that record was a year old before I put it out. So a lot of my songs I just be having like in the vault. And then when it comes time to put it out, or when it comes time for like another record, I probably just revisit it and think, just make sure it's completed. I had a rap on the second verse, but then like I just kind of wanted to make it bigger. I had a couple people do features for that song, but I went with his. I feel like it fit, and at the time, he had just released his record, Trouble in Paradise, and as I was telling you, that had Wale and some other people on that. So I felt like it was a good fit. I was trying to break into the R&B scene, and him being signed with Atlantic, I feel like was the perfect fit.
Yeah, that's huge. So you mentioned that that song alone has almost over 1 million streams, but altogether you have accumulated over 1 million streams.
Over.
How does that feel, bro? Like, how does it feel to say that?
Man, I think it's crazy to just think like 1 million people has heard my voice. You know that, and that's huge for an independent artist because ain't nobody putting no money behind this. Everything you guys are seeing, I'm funding myself. So I think it's more so of a reward. I just feel like it's God recognizing all the work I put in and rewarding me for it.
Yeah, definitely. 7 years worth of work, man. It's an accomplishment for sure. Let's get into the song, man. Track Morivation. Featuring Big Krit. What is the motivation for the song, bro?
Well, no, I got in. I was just creating records, like I said before. my whole thing now is just going in that booth and having fun. So when I started working on, and I don't feel like I'm working on a project. I just feel like I'm working on whatever I feel. So when I went in and started working on this, I just wanted to have fun. Like I said, the music has been growing with me, and I don't have a record that sounds like this.
Yeah.
I have records, love songs or whatever you want to call it, but I don't have a record that sounds like this. I feel like this is your average like date night, you feel me, like something like that. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun song.
Oh yeah.
And the video is also fun itself.
Yeah.
So
I know you got the little sneak preview.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I know
Okay.
I know people watching this have not seen the video
Right.
yet, but the video is like very fun. And just talk a little bit about that, man. Just being in that environment.
The video?
Yeah.
Man, the video is crazy. And what a lot of people may not know is that I shot the video in 2 cities. So I shot most of it here in Chicago.
Yeah.
And then I flew to Atlanta. And I actually hooked up with Big Krit.
Yeah.
And he shot his part. We rented out a whole film studio. And he came through and he just killed it. So
Yeah, definitely, man. That's it's crazy because Krit is kind of like a legend in the rap game for sure.
They always say like it's him, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
Yeah.
So
big time lyrics.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
oh yeah.
How did he become a feature on the track?
Man, so the song was finished. I was about to put the song out with just me because I feel like the record is already a polished record.
Yeah.
But I kind of just knew like I wanted to take it further. I wanted to take it to the next level. And I was just listening to it one day and I was like, man, you know what? Big Krit sound good on this.
Yeah.
So I sent him the record and he sent it right back.
That easy.
It was that easy. It was that easy. And I feel like Krit he's a great articulator. So when it comes to motivation and all the different possibilities you can have for motivation, I feel like and then too, you gotta understand that he started off the song. It was kind of like one of them J. Cole Miguel's. Like J. Cole started off that song for Miguel. I can't remember what name it is. Come Through and Chill.
Yeah, yeah.
Miguel started it off, and I feel like that's iconic within itself. Like I feel like Krit said everything that I wanted to say.
Yeah.
He's a great articulator, and I feel like he was my conscience. He was my conscience. Yep.
So prior to this song, was he someone you always wanted to work with, or you just was like, Krit sound good on this song?
Right. Well, like I said, I listen to all type of music. So I'm always thinking like, I love to collab with people. So it's really like it's a type of in the moment thing. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I was like, I think Krit would sound real good on this. So it was kind of like one of those, like, I got some people who's like on my top collab list. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like what happened with Krit was legendary, and it made sense.
Yeah, for sure. Who are some of those people that you just...
Man, and I'm saying this to have this on record. I'm trying to get Summer Walker on the remix.
That'd be dope.
I've actually talked to her like management, so I'm trying to work it out right now. Yeah. But I'm trying to get Summer Walker. I love to have a song with Summer Walker. Yeah. And I was like actually listening to her album earlier. But Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah. I need a record, Ty. If you see this, you see this, man. Come on, him, bro, I got the record ready right now.
Yeah, both of them are phenomenal artists, bro. Especially Ty. Like you always hear about how Ty is like so talented within music.
Anything he get on gonna blow. Yeah, like definitely. As feature wise, his new album is called featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Like, and we drop it on the same day. A little plug, so crazy.
So a big part of your promo is EJ gonna get a Grammy, which we keep seeing. Is that just something that you just believe? I mean, obviously it's something you believe, but is it with this song, or are you just saying in your career you're gonna get?
I feel like period. Like I'm not limiting it to Morivation, but I feel like eventually that I'm gonna get a Grammy. I mean, the thing is when the sound is undeniable, then you can't really do nothing about it. You gotta, you gotta reward it. And I feel like my sound is undeniable. And that's part of the reason why Krit hopped on it.
Yeah.
So if it's not even about having like a name per se, it's just about being like good at what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's been getting me further and further. So yeah.
What validates success for you, bro? Because I know earlier you said the million streams, which is a good validation for sure. Now you got the Krit feature, you talking about getting a Grammy. What is that one thing that has to happen for you to be like, I'm here, like I've arrived?
Man, that one thing. And I feel like, and I was kind of talking about this with somebody, I feel like success to everybody is different. Like, success can be just putting the song out.
Yeah. Success
can be getting 1 million streams. Success can be getting signed. But I think for me, it's just doing what I love. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I always dreamed of being here and doing stuff like this. So I kind of feel like I'm all, not saying like that, but I kind of feel like I'm already on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing what I love to do, so that's success for me.
Yeah, and that's why I like to ask that question, because it is different to everybody, like you said. So getting a Grammy could be a success to somebody, but just even having the courage to make a song could be a success for somebody. So
oh, yeah. I know a lot of people who probably, well, not who probably, I know a lot of people who recorded songs and they put them out because they're scared to put them out.
Yeah.
So like you said, that's success right there. I mean, just having the courage to put your art out there itself.
Definitely, for sure. What are your expectations for the song, bro? Not just number wise, but just impact wise too.
Well, like I said earlier, I think the most important aspect of music is reaching everybody, and man, I just want people from all walks of life to identify with this song, and that's my thing.
Yeah. Another big part of your promotion that we've been seeing is Keri Hilson and Sway in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Both giving their endorsements on the track.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy, bro. And I don't even know how to form the question.
How, Sway?
How? Yeah, like how?
How, Sway?
Yeah, how?
Man, well, I sent the record to him, and like I said, if it's undeniable, I mean, that reaches. So, just sent them the song.
What made you pick them though, or was it like a list of people you just sent it to?
Well, I didn't make a long list. It was a few other people, and it's still in the works.
Yeah.
But they just so happen to be the people who got it to me first.
Yeah.
Before the song actually came out. So, what was your question again? I want to make sure I answer it.
Just what made you pick them?
Okay. Well, Sway, come on now.
Yeah.
He is like one of the biggest radio personalities ever.
Definitely.
Like, who else? Sway, who else?
Breakfast Club,
Charlemagne, DJ Envy. Yeah, he up in there with the elite.
Yeah.
So to have like somebody like that, like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Say?
No, it is for sure. What about Keri?
Keri, I feel like, man, Keri she did all this crazy stuff with Neo, Chris Brown. I mean, people just respect her. Like, she don't even got to put out no more music.
Yeah.
And she's respected. Grammy Award winning songwriter. So, I mean, once you up there, like, can't nobody say nothing to you.
Yeah. No, for real. Would you do a track with her?
For sure. Come on, Keri. Let's go. Let's go.
Apparently you are not signed.
I'm not.
When this record drops, you may have some labels calling. would you be opposed to signing a deal?
Opposed? No.
Yeah. What would it take for you to sign a deal?
Just the right situation.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are about independence, which I am too. You know, I love what Chance is doing, and it's a lot more other people. But I mean, I'm not saying that I can't do it independently because I've been doing it, but it's just something about with the label, like it's just a big machine. And you know, I do a lot of stuff myself, so to kind of have them put people in place to oversee things, I feel like would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of artists, you know, they hear sign a deal, they automatically get this negative feeling about it. But like you said, it's all about the situation, because a deal can also help you in a lot of ways and get you in spots where you couldn't get as an independent.
Yeah.
So this is a huge record, bro.
Yeah.
And the feature is huge, like the Sway, the Keri. Do you feel a lot of pressure to top this?
No. I see, the thing about me is I already got the next single lined up. So, I mean, we just be in there and they just be coming out. So, I'm not worried.
Yeah, I feel that. What's your recording process like? Are you just a life experience talker or whatever?
Recording process?
Yeah.
Well, I literally just, we get the song, write the song, and I literally just go in there and just do it. Just cut the song. I mean, I don't need no drugs. I don't need to smoke. I just get in there and just knock it out. Yeah. You know, I think a lot of people rely on certain things to get them there. But, you know, I just feel like I already got it. So I don't need to rely on those things. You know, so I just go in there, cut the record, and send it off.
So you're a writer then?
Yeah.
Do you feel, have you ever tried to just go and freestyle it?
Well, I feel like a few records, yeah, but most of the time, it's like written out. And I feel like a lot of those people, because I know a lot of people who do it, a lot of those people who go in and just freestyle, I feel like, I want to explain this correctly. So, I feel like the fast and easy success, I feel like it goes away quick. So if you just go in there and freestyle every song, you know, I just feel like those who put the work in and actually do it the real way, I feel like those are the artists that last. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Those are the artists who are still around. Those are the Ushers. Those are the Chris Browns. And people like that. So
I feel that, man. They say that about everything, man. That fast success is good for the moment, but it doesn't contribute to longevity.
Nah. And I feel like a lot of people, that's what they want. Like, they want the fast success. You know, a lot of people, they get it fast and lose it just as fast. Yeah. So I've never been the type to, like I said, I've been doing this since 2013. It's 2020. Yeah. So, you know, I just go steady, man, at pace. And if it happens, it happens. Yeah. Yeah.
You spoke about going to Atlanta to shoot the video. Obviously, we are in Chicagoland area right now. What are like some other places that you've been?
Man, so I mean, I'd be low key out here, but I've been on tour and everything, man. I toured in LA, Las Vegas, down south. I mean, just a lot of places.
Do you feel like you need to leave here to reach?
No. No.
Why?
I feel like a lot of people feel like that, and I'm glad I'm on here to kind of like just kind of give my thought process on that. I feel like the people who think like, man, I have to leave here to be great, I feel like it's a mental thing. It's not where you are. I feel like it's a mental thing. So if you mentally box yourself here, then you're only going to go as far as Chicago or wherever you are. Yeah. But I got this song done with Big Krit right here in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't have to go to LA to get no Big Krit feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do it right where you are. You always should start where you are. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I got to move to achieve greatness.
Interesting. That's an interesting take on it, man. Because a lot of people that I talk to do say that they feel like they need to.
But I mean, what does it do? Like, move, literally, what does locate or relocating do to your drive? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the same drive you got in Indiana is the same drive you're going to have in LA.
Yeah.
That's just what I feel.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
If you're speaking on a drive standpoint and the work, it's definitely not going to change just because you move. Now, do you feel like you'll fall into better opportunities if you maybe lived in LA?
Well, the only thing about that is just the sessions. You know, like being in sessions. I may pop in a session with Janae Aiko. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I've never really been too big on like going to big studios. Like I record at home. I record in Morivation like in my laundry room. Like for real. So, you know, I never really been too big on like big studios, and my process is just getting in there by myself.
Yeah.
And I record myself. I engineer myself. So I don't need nobody to record.
Yeah.
I got my own setup. So
yeah. You spoke about going on tour, which I did not know. And just for the sake of the fans, how old are you, bro?
Man, these are personal questions.
Right. So
I don't care. So I'm about to be 24.
24.
Yeah.
So already going on tour. I'm saying that like that's crazy.
That's huge.
Yeah. So what was that like for you, bro?
Man, and to speak on that, I know some people who 30 and still ain't been on tour.
For
you
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, it was crazy. I mean, it was a good opportunity. My only thing about opening, and I don't care. Like, I feel like it's a great opportunity. I put a lot of my focus into building my sound, and I've been doing shows and touring since 2013. So now, I mean, with COVID, but even before that, I was focusing on building my sound. And I just feel like having songs with these people as opposed to saying I opened up for these people are two different things.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who can say, well, I opened up for the Baby. Well, I opened up for who big rappers. I opened up for J. Cole. Probably ain't even let nobody open up for him. Like who maybe the Baby. Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Like you can say you opened up for him, but what people don't understand is those people have like 8 openers at the show. So like, and then they put you up while the people coming in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just saying like, you know, I opened up for him. I got a picture with him, as opposed to I got a song with Lil Baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a different dynamic. So I just kind of shift my focus.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure. Like I got a picture. I mean, that's a photo op. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a record with him, then we could talk. Yeah, we could talk.
I'm glad you spoke on how going through that process like changed your thoughts.
Yeah.
What is the biggest thing that you've learned, you think, throughout the 7-year process?
The biggest thing I've learned, okay. I mean, it's a lot of things I learned, but the thing I would choose to share is that nobody is going to go hard for you like you will.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, you get managers, like even I was talking earlier, you can get deals, but they're not going to go as hard as you will for yourself. So never wait. I posted this earlier this week. I said, never wait for the opportunity to come to you. You create the opportunity. So, man, stop waiting on these people. Stop waiting on somebody to, you know, DM you and sign you. You know, do it first. Yeah. You know, do it first.
What's next for you, bro? I know you say you're already looking at, you got another single coming out.
Oh, yeah.
What are some of your goals? Like, do you want to drop a project soon, another visual, another big feature?
Well, definitely some more collabs.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm trying to get Summer Walker on the remix. But who knows? Drake might DM me. He been DMing everybody. Like, come on, Drake. Come on, Drake. I got the open verse ready right now. But definitely some collabs. Singles. I'm not too focused on the album right now and I'm giving away like all my thought processes on this. But I mean, I know a lot. It's important to build your catalog for sure. Mm-hmm. But as far as an album, I really don't feel like an album is necessary unless you have the support. Okay. Unless you have the backing. Only because we're in the singles market.
We are.
So even people do these long bodies of work and people still choose the song that they like.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of people who are spending their money on albums and stuff like that, it's cool, but I feel like you need the fan base and the support.
Yeah, I can feel that, especially now because we are in this era of like artists dropping an album, then dropping a deluxe. Right. And then when that deluxe come out, you look, both albums, they only kept 5 songs out of 28. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I definitely think that's a smart wave to go. Yeah. Having a lot of big singles, then when everything come together, you drop your little album.
It's about the singles right now. It's about them hits, man. And being able, and what a lot of artists can't do is they don't know how to choose their single. So they probably just lean more towards, well, I'll create the album and let the fans choose the single. Yeah. But you see, well, first of all, like when all the music is just undeniable and stuff like that, you just know. Like what I do well, I feel like, is pick my singles. So, you know, I don't need to put out a whole body of work and let them choose. Like I just know instantly, like this is it.
Now, do you have that feeling after you record it, or is that like after you listen to, let's say, 7 songs, like, you know? Oh,
well, I feel like for me, like Morivation, I knew before I recorded it, like I knew this was it. Like it didn't hit me while I was recording it. I heard it as soon as that guitar came in. I'm like, this it. This it. Like, so I knew way before I even recorded it. Way before Krit got on it. Yeah. I already knew what it was.
That's an interesting talent to have for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, a lot of rappers, well, not rappers, but artists in general do have a hard time picking that single, or they wait until they hear their entire album and they're like, damn, I should have chose that as my debut single. So you knew just from hearing the guitar, which I might add, that really does like set it off. Oh yeah. Yeah, the guitar and the song just for some reason.
That's the wave right now though. Yeah. Like, and if you hear in the Summer Walker that and playing games, like that's just the wave. That's the wave right now. Yeah.
So next we got big singles for you. Any other things you want the fans to look out for, maybe?
Visuals.
Yeah.
That's coming. Interviews. That's coming. And man, just keep it locked on the socials.
Yeah, definitely.
Everywhere.
You've been going hard with the promos for sure.
Oh yeah. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't promote themselves properly.
Yeah, it's all about being seen, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Speaking of that, where can we find you? Your social media tag.
Everything. Find me on everything at EJ Jackson Music. Everything.
And I will definitely have that link in the description.
Yeah.
Man, big shout out to you for coming through, bro, for real.
No problem.
And wish you nothing but success on your big drop that's about to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Krit. Let's please get Summer Walker and
oh, it's coming. Y'all got to stream it, though. Y'all got to show them, like, y'all want it.
Yeah. Facts, man. So, Fresh Squeezed episode 36, my boy EJ Jackson.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through again. Be on the lookout for Morivation featuring Big Krit, and we will holler at you next time.
You will find another me if you lucky. I gave you all of me. Got on my ass and got me a bag, and look at you calling me. You said I ain't shit and I thought I was toxic. How you fall for me?
So obviously this Big Krit feature is like a mainstream feature, and I know it's a lot of business things that goes into that. So can you just dive in a little bit about not only how it came about, but just the business side of it?
Right. Well, like we were saying before, and it hasn't really been my case, but like now since Corona or whatever you want to call it, a lot of artists or mainstream artists have been doing features. And what you're saying now is a lot of them dropping their feature rates.
Yeah.
And they're getting these done and they're just pocketing that money. But what artists don't understand is, or smaller artists, what they don't understand is, you know, you have to get that feature like cleared by their label. So they can possibly do a feature and it'll never see the light of day because that label don't approve it.
And that's so bogus, bro. And it's crazy. I forgot what I was watching. It might have been Vlad. But it was an artist talking about how you could see which artists really ain't making money for real, because they dropped their feature price from $50,000 to $1,800, and all these people paying for it. And now you saying they could pay for it and song never even come out.
Yeah, and then what these labels have the power to do is they have the power to take down songs from distribution platforms.
Yeah.
So, you know, you could put the song out and it'll be down tomorrow because, I mean, they're a label. They have the direct connects to these people. So
when you do a feature with a big artist, I've always wondered this. Is it up to the label if they do it, or is it solely them?
Well, like I said before, they can do it without the label knowing and just take the bag. And then then you have all these issues with trying to get it cleared by the label.
Yeah.
And that's that. So they don't necessarily have to tell their label.
Another question I always wanted to know when it came to features is, sometimes I'm sure you can have a feature with an artist and like y'all not even connect for real. So I'm sure that happens a lot in that case of dropping feature price, just paying. So with Krit, are you guys like still chop it up? Like it's a legit organic connection?
Yeah. So like I said, the video was shot in Chicago and Atlanta. I actually flew down to Atlanta, met with Krit, and we shot the video. I was there and everything.
Yeah.
So even when and with his manager too, shout out to Dutch. His manager is super cool. And the thing is, it was so cold when Krit did the verse, his manager called me on my cell phone and was like, he said, you got an A1 Krit verse. He said, I got one of the best verses that Krit he's ever done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just to get that, your manager saying that it's one of the best verses, I mean, it was just, I was done right there. It was cool. Yeah,
facts. And I saw the video and I heard the song. It seemed like he was genuinely into it, as if it was his own track.
Exactly. He killed it. He killed it like it was about to go on his album. He really killed it, and that's how you can tell he really loved the song. He loved the record. When I spoke with him in person, he told me he loved the record, and you could tell. And this one thing I want to say too. Like while we were shooting the video, when his part went off and my part was on, he was singing my words. So like he was, leave it to me, baby, leave it to me. I'm like, wow, he really rocked with the song.
Yeah.
So that's how you could tell like it was love. He was into it. He didn't just go in there and just put anything down. He really fell in love with the record. Yeah. Yep.
That's definitely organic, bro. And I'm sure you're not one to just pay for a feature price just because they dropped the price.
Yeah, it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense.